I've heard what they said, and I've seen the commitment in all these members, and I hope we are going to make a great team. It's time for us to work together. I saw that about 33% did not vote for me, but I am telling you, I will be the president for those who vote for me and those who did not vote for me. For those who have dissenting voices, I am ready to listen to your voices and try to make amends. Day Zero is a place of friends, it's not a place of enmity. We are here to put things together for the betterment of the community. If we had the opportunity to have two presidents at the same time, then I would have loved to appoint Mr. Ndinga as my co-president. But at this point, it's not possible. So I pray that Mr. Ndinga will work together. We had a very friendly campaign, and I think that we are going to make a good team. He has given us a lot of ideas that we are going to implement, and it's time for us to move and go to work straightforward. No time for personal grudges. The time is over. Election is finished. We are now moving forward to work for the club. So we are moving forward with everything we have, all the energies. As soon as the General Assembly set up the handover date, we are going to take off and act swiftly. The first thing we are going to do, and we plan to do it maybe before the end of this month, May, we plan to get a new jersey for our club. Before that, we need to get a new name for our club. So those are the two pertinent things we need to achieve as we move forward. So Tuesday is another day of soccer. Don't forget, that's what brings us together. We have to keep ourselves healthy, as the coach has said. So I expect everybody to show the same enthusiasm the next Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday as we move forward in our training. I understand that some people feel bad about this election, but it's unfortunate. Election is never an easy task, but in Day Zero, we've done a very good job. Thank you to the committee for their great job. They have been inspired, and I expect that everybody is going to congratulate them. These guys are not paid. These guys are doing it out of their voluntary time. They took up some of their personal time to spend with families to do this for us. We should always encourage anybody whosoever who tries to volunteer his time for this particular club, because there is no financial benefit that we have, irrespective of what some people might have in their personal mind. We are working to see that as social beings, we keep our community together, we make sports, we enjoy ourselves. So as from next Tuesday, as from next Saturday, we are resuming our normal 4 people hosting to enjoy after our soccer game. And we are going to plan together with every member of this community to work for the betterment of this club. Thank you, and I reserve to say more as time unfolds. I wish you all the best. I wish those who have lost that it was a great campaign. You have done a good job. You have created challenges for this club. The enthusiasm is very high, and we hope that as we move forward, this is the kind of election we expect. I am very, very honored to see the 2 vice presidents standing together, irrespective of that, of the fact that someone has lost, but they stand together because both of them have the same interest for the club. And I believe that wherever you are, you can do your best for this club. You don't need to be in a leadership position. So I congratulate everybody for this process. Every Day Zero member who voted, I congratulate you. And I pray that you continue to show the same interest as we move forward for the next 2 years. Thank you, and I wish you all a happy day. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, guys. Guys, hello.
Louis President too small, I beg no.
Hello. Yeah, that was full. That speech was full of substance. Thank you from our president-elect, Mr. Sakwe. As we are moving forward, you said you will be coming back subsequently with other things to let us know. We want to congratulate everybody that participated, all the candidates. So I'll pass over to my chairman to conclude for the day.
All right. Based on the overview that we discussed earlier, I wanted to throw this out to the GA about the inauguration day. You guys we need to come up with a date that we're going to do the official handover from the present executive to the incoming executive. What we were thinking as the committee was to do the handover and probably give like a 2 weeks grace, but it's all dependent on the GA. What do you guys think? I can create a vote if you guys want. I can create a vote we can vote on anything that you guys want.
DJ Mike, some hands are up.
Okay. Okay, Secretary General, can you conclude that? Yeah.
Okay, Emmanuel Makele, I can see your hand up first.
Yeah, I just want to find out, like, is it going to be a virtual handover or is it going to be like a face-to-face handover?
Because of the COVID, because of the situation we're living in, we can do a physical handover because you only have to be, I think, only 7 people indoor and 10, I don't know how many outside. Probably because we are allowed to go outside, we can do it during our. I'm giving my own solution. I'm not. During our soccer practice, we can do that outside. I think that would be good as well. This is just a suggestion here. I'm not deciding. I'm just saying. I would think probably we could do it outside because we are allowed to go practice, right? So we could find a day that we have practice and could do the official handover. I was thinking it should be something like a couple of days. I think we should need to give these candidates some time to rest and then probably do the handover.
Yeah, also it will depend on the city recommendation for the restrictions. So we are not working like we are in an environment where we also have the government of Alberta. So we're also looking into what they put forward. If maybe they unfold their restriction by next week, we don't know, then we can do it outside. I'm just also talking like a member.
I have a suggestion, if you don't mind, with your authority, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dennis, please.
So I understand there are new restrictions which just came, I think, yesterday or the day before. Based on those conditions and based on the regulations which I have personally seen, I think we can move with this swiftly to put it on a Saturday. And then after training, because we have a training on Saturday anyway, we can do it outdoors and still respect the conditions of what the government of Alberta has put in place, be it separation rules or quarantine rules. That could work. So if we could make it for this Saturday, that would be great, just after our training.
Okay, so you're talking like maintaining social distance and putting on our masks and stuff. Well, that's
absolutely. I mean, we have to look at the government of Alberta's guidelines for outdoor activities. We meet most of those requirements right now. I think what we have to be cautious about is just the safe distance. We can do that. It's not so much about the mask thing, but safe distancing.
From what I know, I think we might be even going back to a lockdown. Things are getting worse with the new virus that is coming up, from what I know from the news of today. So I don't know about the next week. You're talking about how it's going to look like.
I'm saying this based on the new regulations that just came 2 days ago. If you want, I can forward it right now to you.
It's okay.
What the restrictions are.
Yeah. I think Dennis is just giving a proposal. He's not saying, he's just giving his proposal saying that we can do that next week, which he has the right to his opinion, right? So yeah, so next week, Saturday, that's from Dennis. Next, let's go ahead.
Diba.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay. I want just use this opportunity for bring 2 points, first of all. My first point I say, I hope say any man will vote now, or any man will be volunteer for vote, the condition that make a man no vote. I expect say that because the man get total up for doing the vote. So if they get lost for 2-0, they get for respect our country, they don't vote.
Okay.
We don't vote president, we don't vote vice president.
Sorry, I will just kind of stop you a little bit from there. We're not right now. We are not talking about. We are on a different topic right now. Our topic now is to talk about
handover
of the new executive. Yeah, the date for handover for new executive.
Oh.
Okay. Leonard.
No, no, Frenchman.
How, guys? Can we listen to Mr. Leonard?
All right. Hello, everyone.
Okay. I will keep my statement next time.
Hello,
can we listen to Leonard?
I'm back again to talk on this point. I think we cannot emphasize any longer about are we going out or to have this out. I just think that why can't we just get like 2 weeks, in 2 weeks time, and we do the handover online just to, because definitely cases are going up and we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. So I'm in for like, if we can do it online still, then when things go by, we can come and do like a general, a better thing, I think that's my take for that one. Then if you permit me, I have something I wanted to bring is related to these elections. If you want to call me back later, I don't mind. So we finish this point. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, Jay, your hand was up.
Yes.
And your hand is still up.
I just wanted to suggest that I understand the candidates, like you said, they need some rest. But I think five days is good enough rest, which means if we stretch it, we can give Saturday to do the handover. It could either be virtual or when we go out there to play soccer. The reason why I think this new group needs to get to work. There is no rush, to be honest, but there are things at stake that they need to get done. Like the president mentioned, we need to get a new name for the club. And there is a committee that is also on standby, which is the Constitutional Committee. We are not done with that constitution yet. We still need to do some patches. And we don't want the new body to, be running 6 months in, and that is not done. So if we can get that out of the way, I think that would be really nice. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jay. Mr. Secretary General, if we're taking note of that, so many people are proposing Saturday, so we might vote on that. So I'll hand the floor now to Roland Acha.
Hi. My thoughts similar to that of Jay, but instead of this coming Saturday, I'm thinking 2 weeks time, so the Saturday after this coming one. 2 reasons to that. The first is that it will just give some time for the dust to settle. As Jay said earlier, we are in no rush, but we do know there are pressing things to do. So 2 weeks from now, approximately 2 weeks, 2 reasons. First, if the cases continue to go high, because I was reading the news this afternoon, the COVID cases are going high, and there's a high probability, as we mentioned, that we might go into another tighter, lockdown or restriction. Then we can do the handover virtually. But if things do go on a positive direction, in 2 weeks from now, we might do the handover during training, right? So after training, we can do the handover. That's the first thing. And secondly, the weather also will be good, right? So we're looking at the weather. We want to do the handover when, it can be conducive where people are not afraid to come up to play. And then we can just kill 2 birds with a stone. So my suggestion, let's do it in 2 weeks time, Saturday, next Saturday, not this coming one. And then if things are bad, we just do it virtually because we can't keep postponing it. So either we do it on the field or we do it virtually. So that's my point on that.
Okay, thank you, Roland. I'm hearing 2 weeks and 1 week. We might end up with a vote. We'll vote on that. So can I call on Taku Claire? to come forward, please.
Okay, thank you. I just want to thank the Electoral Committee for doing a fantastic job, and all the elected members. Day zero has spoken, and that is great. My only little concern is the negative energy that came in just like yesterday from some members. I just want to plead that in the future, if we have election, please, towards the election day, please, if you have your negative energy, you should just keep it with you. That is just the recommendation that I want to give. It wasn't really good. I didn't comment on any of those. I was a little disappointed with some members.
So, sorry to interrupt right there. Can you just jump into when you want this new leadership to take office, please?
For me, I don't mind. Even it's today, I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Taku. Thank you. Can we listen to Gilbert, to Otto?
But committee, I don't know. I wanted to say something different. You guys caught me. But Ketu is saying something different from the topic, and you guys did not cut him.
We did cut him. We did stop him. I just stopped him.
It's Otto who is talking, please. Can we listen to Otto?
Hello.
Yes,
thank you. I will go toward what Roland was saying. I prefer 2 weeks because at least we have to give the whole executive time to wrap everything up, and then we can hand over. They can hand over everything. We don't need to. Yes, I know we are in rush, but always go to take time to do things instead of rushing and then do it back. I think that we still have some financial. We are still having some financial. The financial committee was supposed to work on the thing, but I don't know if we already have a result for that. So it's better we have 2 weeks so that we give time for them to finish their job. And also Saturday will be better because even there is a restriction, we can ask everybody to come with the mask. And people take 2 meters apart. Like we went downtown yesterday, people were keeping distance with their mask on or even the goggle on. So we can ask people to come with their masks, and then we pass over to everybody. But we respect in the field, not in the package, but in the field. We can do that in the field so that we have a big place where we can hand over, and then we finish with that. Thank you.
Yeah, good one.
Thank you, Otto. Can we listen to Maestro? Hello, Maestro, are you there? Your hand is up, Maestro. Can you talk? Hello, Maestro, are you getting me?
Maestro Densachu.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Good evening, guys. Thanks nonetheless. It's a great evening, a historic one for that matter. And Cletus just spoke about the points I was supposed to mention regarding negative energy. I just want to say we are moving forward, irrespective. This club is for us. It's for our kids.
Maestro, can we just follow what we asked? We'll come to that for people to make the speeches.
Okay, I'll bounce back to the topic then.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, let's just follow that. Then we'll come back.
It's always the case, Mike, and you guys. It's always the case. I'm not going to go into you guys giving chances for people to speak, but I'm going to speak something.
The thing is just for you to tell us when you want this thing to happen.
It's always a chance, Mike. I'm not going to face that conversation with you. But what I'm just trying to say is that I prefer that this Saturday coming, we should hand over. No need to be wasting time. There's no need for 2 weeks. You can hand over. It's already May. A lot is happening in May for day zero. I equally wanted to say that after this election, let's please respect the due process. That was what I was trying to say, Mike, before you cut me, or the election committee. Let's respect the due process. let's believe in the new office. You know, let's keep, like Cletu said, keep all the negative activity.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maestro. Imam Makele, your hand
Okay.
is up.
Yeah, I'm just suggesting that the handover should be done in 2 weeks from now, just because there are some positions like the financial secretary and the treasurer. They need some time to balance up their book. I know some of us, we didn't like math in school, but these guys, they have some calculations to do. They need some time to round up their books, do all the calculations. So I believe 2 weeks will be enough time for them to do whatever they need to do before handing over the book to the next, to the incoming government. And I also think that we have to follow the city guidelines when it comes to any restrictions. So if any recommendation made by the city, when it comes to social gathering, we have to follow it when considering doing our handover either virtual or in person. They just follow those recommendations set by the city.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Okay, Mr. Chairman, I'm hearing 2 weeks and 1 week. I think we're going to vote on that. The motions that are coming up, either we do a visual or we do physical, as people should be present. So we are voting on 2 weeks or 1 week. And we are also voting on visual, like on a Zoom or physical present. So if we could go ahead and do that, that would be great.
My computer is giving me trouble here. That's why I'm on the phone right now.
Okay.
Let me see.
I'm still seeing some hands up, and these people they were given chances to talk. I don't know if they have something else or their hands are just still up after talking.
You did not give me a chance to speak. I have to speak.
Okay, speak now, Jiba.
Okay, yeah. As I was saying that we have a new office. People like us, we want to play soccer. So if anybody goes against the new office, let the person be ready to face some of us behind. We voted for the coach, the president, and vice president. If there's any negative person that is coming to go against them because we are not paying them, then the person should be ready to face us. There is no problem. We don't have any issue, but we are there for those that want to go ahead. I pledge for the new office. I'm pretty sure maybe one of these days I want to do something. I'll give them $100 to help them buy something for the association, maybe for the next training. So whoever is a treasurer, I'll just give him what I have to give. That's my contribution.
Thank you. Thank you,
Diva. Diva, you said it all, Diva.
As far as the transition is going, as far as the transition is concerned, like taking over the new bureau, as Maestro was saying, we don't have time because we have only summer, like 2 or 3 months to do stuff. So the new bureau, I think they need time to start doing their stuff. The financial sector and the rest, they can see one-on-one to do, but I think the transition should come as early as possible. So I think of 1 week. Yeah. So thank you for giving me the opportunity. Bye.
Thank you, Jiba. Yeah, we shall be voting on those motions. We shall be voting on those motions for 2 weeks or 1 week, and also we'll be voting for either a Zoom session or a physical or present physically. While I'm waiting for the chairman to fix his computer, donations of free will volunteer donations are open. You can follow the footsteps of Jiba. Jiba just gave $100. Maybe somebody else want to follow.
Merci, le petit.
I'm waiting. If anybody has something to say, they can say now. Anybody has something to say, they can.
Roland, your hand is still up. If you have something to say.
Yes, I do. First of all, I'd like to appreciate the electoral committee for a job well done. I know that there's always improvements in every system, right? Nothing's ever done to perfection. But I did think that you guys did an excellent job. With the constraint and with the pressure that you had, you were able to navigate all that and make sure that the elections was free and fair. So my hat to all of you, and also to everybody that's been elected to the new Cominesco. I want to congratulate them for for the appointment or election rather, and everybody that campaigned, all the members of Day Zero. This is democracy, right? Democracia avancée, as Pobia used to say. So I really like to thank everybody that took part in this election. Then let bygones be bygones. I think people should bury any grievance or anything that they had against other people. We are here to build Day Zero. We are not here to tear each other up. Let's just put things that we had against one another. Let's just let's forgive each other. Let me put it that way. I don't know what people have against each other, but let's just try to work together to build Day Zero up. So I'd like to contribute $50 to the new Cominesco, to help them in their agenda and whatever they have going forward. So I hope that that will be a token
Thank you, Roland. Thank you. We are waiting for the computer to be fixed, and we are going to vote on the motions either this coming Saturday or in 2 weeks' time to install our new executive. Well, if someone has something to say at this point, they can go ahead and say it. I'll call on Jay. Jay's hand is up.
I understand there was a question earlier before we started the elections about this committee, the electoral committee, and again, good job. If they were going to, dissolve that committee today. But I want to think that with the approval of the GA, we can decide that this committee should be the ones that will conduct the handover. So their job will be done on that handover day.
Well, thank you, Jay. Thank you for that proposal. It's left to the GA to decide. They should decide. So we throw it back to the GA. We might end up also voting on this. Sylvie's hand is up. The floor is yours, Sylvie.
Actually, we need Dennis rather than.
Yes, TV, you can go ahead.
It's me, Dennis, rather than TV, because I was calling on my phone to put my hand.
Hello, CV, you can talk. Your hand was up if you have something to say.
If Dennis using my laptop, he tried to pick his hand on his phone, it wasn't doing through. So I helped him to raise his hand on my laptop.
Hello.
So from what they're saying, is Dennis who is trying to talk, not CV. They're using the same.
Dennis, go ahead. Yeah, whoever wants to talk can go ahead.
Guys, thank you so much for the commitment you guys have put. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank particularly those who organized
Okay, guys. Sachema, can we go ahead for the votes on the motions of the
my computer says.
Okay, we can do a physical vote here. You raise your hand up. We can do it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hello.
Give me a minute.
Yes, we can do the vote right here. If you are for this Saturday, you raise your hand up on the website. I will do the count here. Those who are for this Saturday to raise their hands up, please. Raise your hand if you want the installation process to take place this Saturday. You raise your hand.
Can you guys what I was saying?
I have 3 hands up.
What about undecided?
Let them finish first.
Well, we'll come to that.
Louis.
If you want the installation process to take place this Saturday, you raise your hand, please. I have 3 hands up. 4, 5.
Okay.
So we have 5 more minutes to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hands are up.
Never lose them. I'll call them. They'll talk them. Don't worry, you'll get after this. Maybe they're confused. Too many people.
Please, Dennis is trying to speak. Please, can we allow him speak?
The volume of the device that he's using is too low, so we can't even hear him.
It's on the same laptop.
Talk now. Talk now. No.
Do you guys get me now? Hello?
Yeah, I think it's loud now. It's good.
Does everyone get me?
Yes, we do. Go ahead, Dennis.
Okay. So the electoral committee and everybody, I'm so sorry because I was taking a little bit of a time, but I wanted to make a point through, which I thought it was very essential. So first of all, I want to thank you personally, DJ Mike, for your effort and for you to be impartial in this process. I want to thank Louis from the beginning of the process and what they have done so far. I know yesterday I caused a little bit of a controversy, but that's in my heart to speak the truth as it is and to say it when it's required. Forgetting about that, for the new administration that has just come in, and this is not a pledge which is going to happen 2 days after or tomorrow, I'm putting $1,000 in Desiro's account right now to the president for the new administration to carry out. My contribution for this.
Le VP est juste à côté. That VP power the work. Woman power.
Nice.
It's okay. When I give me Desiro account, I don't like to make me promise $100, so I'll do it right now. Send it to my account. Send it to my WhatsApp.
Go for your.
Send it to my WhatsApp.
Go for your account. I go type on for you.
Wow. Claire, now you studied to the radio.
Jay, you say?
Cletus, wait, Cletus.
Mr. Luis, can we continue
Thank
with
you very much, Dennis.
I'm done. That's all I want to do.
Okay, Luis, continue, please, with the process. Luis?
Maybe it's going to work.
Luis is not on there.
He's attending to a call of nature.
Amen.
Hello. I was
Yeah, we're
muted.
waiting for
Sorry,
you.
guys. I said we had 5 hands for this coming Saturday. Can we move on to vote for the next coming 2 weeks?
So Luis, it was 6.
It was 6.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not rejecting that. Okay, we have 6 voters for this Saturday. So now we are voting for 2 weeks from now, please.
Let lower the hands first, please. We need to lower the hands first. Just hold on. Lower the hands first. Okay, all hands have been lowered. Okay, 2 weeks now. Otto put his hand up. So
2 weeks for the installation of our new ESCO. If you are for that, you put up your hand, please. Two more minutes to go. So there's a tie here, guys. We have 6. So I'll give the
Still waiting
opportunity
2
to
minutes.
the.
It's a 2 minutes.
It's a 2 minutes. People are still voting.
Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hands are up. So we'll put it for 2 weeks from today, guys. Are we all okay with that? 2 weeks, we'll have our installation of the new ESCO.
Yes, now we are okay. We voted, so we are good.
Yeah, we voted. So that's the conclusion. Yeah.
Okay. Now we are going to vote on, are we going to do it through Zoom or are we going to do it physical participation? So you guys could vote for the first motion that will be coming up is, if you are for Zoom, you put up your hand, guys. If you want the installation process to take place through Zoom, to raise up your hand. I can see 3 hands up, 4, 5. Six hands. Okay, we go with 6. We go now for the next motion, guy. If you want it to be physically like present, where everybody is present, maybe on the field or in a hall or somewhere else, or
yeah, lower hands
raise
first.
up your hand.
Lower hands first. Luis, you want to hold on? I need to. I'm using my phone now. My computer is.
Okay, lower. Just hold on,
hold
guys.
on.
Let's lower the hands first.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, yeah, those that want it to be done maybe in a hall, in a house, on the field, physically, where you meet somebody, physically raise up your hand.
Yeah, physically with social distance barriers, so you should mention that.
Yes, of course, we have to follow the rules and regulations of the city. But bear in mind that if their regulation changes, then we also have to change. If there's going to be a tighten up, if the lockdown, like
yeah,
if they said 7 people, we know we are more than 7 in those 0, so we can't do that.
Yeah, because
it all depends.
Yeah, like the current restriction in Ontario, people are not even allowed to gather at parks. So if we have those type of restriction here, then we have to be flexible.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, I have 4 hands here, guys. So I would say majority went, but for a Zoom session. Zoom session 2 weeks from today. That's
right.
what we have.
Perfect.
Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's comes to the conclusion of the election.
Please, it's more than 4. We're more than 4. We're more than 4 that wanted physical.
Well, I'm not just, I'm telling you from what I have on my screen here.
Yeah, it's no, we're not debating. The answer is that we have moved the inauguration 2 weeks from now, and it's going to be virtually. So I want to thank everybody for their participation. I want to thank you for taking your time on a Sunday, on this Sunday night. We thank everybody, and we thank the candidate.
Mike, did we decide if this committee stays until the Hanover.
Oh, okay, that's the next one. Yeah, let them decide, like it to make sure everybody is satisfied, right? You're right.
Yeah,
Jay.
back to the General Assembly. So Jay brought
Yeah,
up
I
a
think they should
point.
stay to
If
the Hanover.
this Jay brought up a point, if this committee should stay until the handover, those that are for it, you raise up your hand. If you want this committee to stay until the installation process before they dissolve, raise up your hand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 1 more minute to go. 9. So we have 9 hands up, guys. 9 voted for the committee to stay. Those that are against, those that want the committee to be dissolved immediately as we close this session, raise up your hands. So I have 3 hands up. So 9 against 3. Are we okay with that? 9 said that the committee should stay. 3 said that the committee should be dissolved.
It's a vote.
Yeah, we're okay.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So the committee is going to stay until the installation process, which is 2 weeks from today, visually on a Zoom. Let me say that.
Excuse me, I think Mr. J, I don't know if you're part of the committee, that the bylaw committee, so that you guys can think about incorporating this idea of the election committee staying until they hand over office to the new government in our new bylaw.
You're a smart man.
Good idea, Ma.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Please, please,
hand over to the chairman to conclude. And
please let me say something quick.
You say-
People are feeling very generous. Can we give people 2 minutes to see if they can, if some people still want to contribute?
yeah, I said that. I said all the officers in the house. I saw Diba and I saw Denise. What about the other officers?
Let's give some time. Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's important to bring money to the club.
The thing is,
right,
we
that's
have
right.
officers in the house, but we have some people that they usually call them as the ATMs also in the house. That's the nurses.
Guy, drop budget, guy.
DJ Otto, Mr. Luis,
Yes.
and then
Well, the election committee is not always going to be last in everything that we're doing. So as pledges are going on, I will be pledging $100 to support the installation process
Thank you,
for
thank
the
you,
new
thank you,
ESCO.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope somebody's noting down all these names.
I hope somebody is taking down the amount.
And the amount as well.
Nancy can help us do that for now.
Nancy, don't forget to add GST.
President, in Basta work, don't install you.
I am. It's part of my function to bring money to the club. I am. Everything.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you.
Okay, guys, the floor is still open for donations. Okay, Leonard wants to say something. Oh, is it Roland wants to say? Marie Valerie Atanga.
Yeah, Male.
No, put my hand down. I said all my stuff.
Marie Valerie Atangana Nga.
was voting. That's why the hand is up.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
she just forgot to lower the hand.
Eh?
Marie, faut parler quelque chose.
Ok, sorry, j'étais un peu distraite là. What's happened? I missed some
Tu as
space.
quelque chose pour nous dire? Tu as... Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. Sorry.
Yes. Do you want to donate something for the new ESCO, for the installation that is
Sorry,
coming up in 2 weeks?
L'anglais là, vous allez sûrement me taper. Je vais envoyer $100.
$100. Merci, madame. Merci beaucoup.
Please, what's the name of the madam?
I just make the transfer now. I have a.
Thank you.
It's 20 account, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just say now. Thank you.
Thank you.
So please, just a recap of the donation. So we have Mr. Dennis $1,000, Mr. Luis $100, Mr. Acha $50, Madam Vati $100. Who else donated?
Ziba $100.
Ziba $100.
And $100 from Louis.
Louis, yeah, $100. I have that. Okay, that's 5 people for now. Anybody else before going 1, going 2, gone?
Okay, guys. I think we are wrapping up. Mr. Chairman, are you there?
Yeah.
I think we should wrap up if no more donations are coming in.
No, there's a donation coming in, Chairman.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna be patient for that. If
Maestro,
anything that concerns finance, we have to be
listen
patient.
to you now. Go on, talk, Maestro.
Yeah, I know, GJ Mike, you always cut me, but you're my brother, you're my friend.
No.
Problem.
Now
Don't
it's open floor. Now it's open floor.
You're my man.
Maestro.
You're my man. Don't argue. It's to say, it's something to say. Don't argue. You're my man. I want to purchase Senior Officer Dennis. His pledge. Every mayo, I'm going to customize mayo and socks. The mayo will have name of every players in this row. Those who are playing on and off the pitch. Even CV, even Lilian, they will have a mayo with their name. Even if they're not playing, I'm going to customize that every.
God, you see my life. Maestro.
That's my pledge.
Wow, congrats.
And this pledge goes to
Thank you, Maestro. Thank you.
I purchased that to Officer Dennis.
I say, Maestro.
Oh, Vice President.
Maestro, you abandoned me.
No, passa rese, passa.
Thank you, Maestro. Thank you for that gesture. Thank you very much, Maestro. Thank you. Just a reminder that we have to maybe send in our names, the names that you want to be on your mayo. Not iPhone, not Samsung 200.
Please, Aisha.
Are we still having any contributions coming in?
Please.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, maybe you should close. We are all done. They are celebrating their victory, so maybe we can close.
All right.
For now.
Let's. Thanks, everybody. Okay. Bye.
DJ Mike.
Oui, so come on.
Yeah. Please, somebody can check if si le transfert est arrivé, parce que I just can't.
Ça va arriver, c'est Herbert qui va voir ça.
Herbert, pas de problème.
C'est Herbert qui contrôle ça maintenant.
Après,
on va vous communiquer.
Okay, bye. Everybody,
okay,
bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Congratulations to all the elected, and have a nice weekend.